and welcome back to the Predicting Mario Kart 9 series. And yes, this video marks the triumphant return of the Predicting Mario Kart 9 series. And today we will be discussing the potential release date for Mario Kart 9. So, now before I get into this, I just want to go ahead and say I'm sorry it took so long to make this video. The last video was posted in this series was posted on July 19th, 2020, and has been over a year. It's currently at the time of making this, it's late July of 2021. You're probably seeing this in early August. So anyway, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Now, if we want to predict a potential release date for Mario Kart 9, we need to look back at the previous titles to see what is the most likely for it to come out. Now, with the Mario Kart series, there have been 15 games spanning across the entire series. You have the 9 mainline games and then 6 spin-off games. So, we're going to be going over all those today. I actually want to start off with the spin-off titles. We're starting off with the spin-off titles because they're the most wacky of them all, and they're not as straightforward. They pretty much come out whenever they want to. There's not much of a schedule to them. However, Mario Kart 9 will be mainline. We're still going to go over the spin-offs just to see when they come out. So starting with the first spin-off Mario Kart game, which was Mario Kart Arcade GP. It's an arcade Mario Kart title. It released in October of 2005, so about 16 years ago. And this was the first Mario Kart spin-off game. It released in the middle of DS and Wii, in between those two titles. So yeah, that was Mario Kart Arcade GP. They don't know the exact release date, but it did release in October of 2005. Moving on to Mario Kart Arcade GP2, which released on March 14th, 2007. Literally a week before I was born. Mario Kart Arcade GP2 was pretty much the sequel to Mario Kart Arcade GP1, which released less than 2 years prior to this. So yeah, Mario Kart Arcade GP2 March 14th, 2007 is when that game released, and it was the second, one of the only Mario Kart games. There are only 2 Mario Kart games that I've never played, which is this one. This one is one of the only ones that I haven't played, was GP2. Now we move on to Mario Kart Arcade GP DX, which was the last game in the Mario Kart Arcade GP, Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix trilogy, which is Mario Kart Arcade GP Deluxe. DX standing for Deluxe. So, this game released on January 15th, 2014, so a little bit before Mario Kart 8 came out. So it released in between Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8. It came out a couple months before Mario Kart 8 came out. And this is one out of the spin-off games, out of the arcade games, this is definitely the ones that I play a lot. If you guys have ever been to Dave & Buster's, they probably have one of these there, because they almost always have these Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. Actually, a fantastic game. Moving on to Mario Kart VR. Now, Mario Kart VR is one of those games that, probably the most forgettable Mario Kart game, because it's only available at gaming conventions, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't think you can get them anywhere else besides gaming conventions. But it did first release in Japan on July 14th, 2017. And then released on August 3rd, 2018 in the United Kingdom, and then in the United States on October 1st, 2018. But I'm going by the first release, just like I did in the year video. So July 14th, 2017 was when this game came out. It came out in between it came out after 8 Deluxe. So I guess in between 8 Deluxe and 9. Now, Mario Kart Tour is the next spin-off Mario Kart game, releasing on September 25th, 2019 on mobile devices. Now, this was the first and only mobile Mario Kart, releasing on September 25th, 2019. And I remember when this game came out, I played the crap out of it when it came out. I still play it fairly often. It's actually a pretty solid game, if you ignore the microtransactions, because they do harshly bring the game down. However, the core gameplay and stuff, yes, it might not be as intuitive as the main games on the consoles, but it's still a pretty solid game, especially a nice game that you can just have on your phone and pop out and just play. Now, for the last Mario Kart spin-off game that released was Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Now, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit released for the Nintendo Switch on October 16th, 2020. Now, this game, when I won the Mario Kart tournament back that I had in my marching band about a year ago, almost a year ago, back in October of 2020, literally the exact day after this came out, because I had the tournament was on October 17th, 2020, and this released on October 16th, 2020. and I won money from that, and I bought the Mario Kart Live. Sadly, my Mario Kart Live doesn't work anymore because I was an idiot and drove it into a pool. So, it's I don't know. But that's Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. So with the spin-off games out of the way, let's now talk about the main series titles. Now the main series titles, these are the ones that are the most interesting out of the bunch, because these are the ones that are going to ensure the Mario Kart 9 release date, because Mario Kart 9 is going to be a mainline game, but you'll see why I got into the spin-offs later in the video. But the thing is, the spin-off games don't really require much, because they mainly... The main series games come out on a strict schedule. Most of the time they come out in a certain amount of time between each other. The spin-off games just come out whenever the heck they want, so making them more random, and they're not main series Mario Kart. So if we can start with the first Mario Kart game ever, Super Mario Kart, which released on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, aka the SNES, on August 27th, 1992. Pretty much 29 years ago. So this was the first Mario Kart game released on August 27th, 1992 for the SNES, which was, this was the first Mario Kart game ever, Super Mario Kart. Obviously, I'm not going to get into too much detail about the game. I mean, you should probably know about the games going into this video. But it's probably one of the worst Mario Kart games. It's not the worst. I don't like it. I like it more than Super Circuit, but it's a pretty mad game. But it's still a pretty solid entry, and it did start the Mario Kart series. Next game to release, the second entry in the Mario Kart series, was Mario Kart 64, which released on December 14th, 1996 for the Nintendo 64. Now this game was the first Mario Kart game in 3D. So, in between Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 was a total of a 4-year gap, which is 4 years, obviously. 4 years is, I mean, that's acceptable. 4-year amount of time is not too bad. I would wait 4 years for a Mario Kart game. That's understandable. 4 years isn't that long of a time. I mean, it is, but at the same time, not really. The next game in the series was the third entry, Mario Kart Super Circuit, which released on the Game Boy Advance on July 21st, 2001. Now, this game was actually, this is my least favorite of the main series Mario Kart games. It's just, it almost improved nothing from Mario Kart 64. It was the exact same roster as Mario Kart 64. And the tracks are pretty boring in this game, and it's obviously in 2D. However, it was the first Mario Kart game on a handheld system. But even with that going for it, it's definitely not the best Mario Kart game. Since it released on July 21st, 2001, literally a year after Waluigi made his debut, the Whack Man himself. I can't really open my mouth too much because I have a freaking pimple right here. So every time I open my mouth, it hurts. Yeah, you wanna feel like that? Because marching band just started, and every time I gotta yell, ah! Mark 8! Forward 8! To the rear 8! Whatever I'm typing. I can't freaking scream that loud because my lip hurts. Anyway, back to Mario Kart. So that was Mario Kart Super Circuit, released on July 21st, 2001. 5 years after Mario Kart 64. So between Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 was a total of 4-year gap. And then between Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Super Circuit, it was a total of 5 years. So we have a 4 and 5 year gap. So 4 to 5 years so far. Now we get to the fourth entry in the Mario Kart series, being Mario Kart Double Dash, which released on the Nintendo GameCube on November 17th, 2003, which is actually only 2 years after Super Circuit came out. It was by this point where Nintendo was doing Mario Kart games on their handhelds and their consoles. This was actually a great strategy by Nintendo because it allowed them to create more and more games. Because, essentially, they were developing Mario Kart Super Circuit in like the late 1990s, early 2000s on the Game Boy Advance, with Mario Kart Double Dash as well being developed for the GameCube. So that by that time, when they did release Mario Kart Super Circuit, it only took them 2 more years to release Mario Kart Double Dash, so they got them very close to each other. So, between Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 was a total of 4 years. Between Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Super Circuit was a 5-year gap. And in between Mario Kart Super Circuit and Mario Kart Double Dash was 2 years. Really, it's insane. It's like different every time. 4, 5, 2. This is so inconsistent. What is going on here, Nintendo? Well, as we can see so far, Nintendo doesn't have a complete at least by 2003, Nintendo didn't have a complete 100% schedule when they were releasing their Mario Kart games. They pretty much just released them whenever they had one ready. But with the next game in the series, that would change. The fifth entry in the Mario Kart series was Mario Kart DS, releasing for the Nintendo DS on November 14th, 2005. Actually, a month after Mario Kart Arcade GP, so I was actually wrong. Mario Kart Arcade GP actually came out in between Mario Double Dash and DS. It came out right before DS. But anyways, Mario Kart DS released on November 14th, 2005 for the Nintendo DS. 3 years after Mario Kart, or 2 years after Mario Kart Double Dash. So, we're at 4 years, 5 years, 2, and 2. So, is Nintendo now on a 2-year schedule? Does that mean the next one will release in 2007? Let's find out. The sixth entry in the Mario Kart series was Mario Kart Wii, which released April 10th, 2008 for the Nintendo Wii. Now, this game is one of the most beloved in this series, and I can definitely understand why. However, the 2-year gap was wrong, because the main series game should have came out in 2007 for the 2-year gap to actually continue onward. However, they did 3 years in between DS and Wii, which DS released in 2005, obviously, and then Wii in 2008, making a 3-year gap now. So we're at, between Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64, it was a 4-year gap. In between Mario Kart 64 and Super Circuit was 5 years. In between Double Dash, or in between Super Circuit and Double Dash was only 2 years. In between Double Dash and DS was 2 years. And now between DS and Wii, it's 3 years. Nintendo needs to get their schedules alright. They need to get them moving. However, we come back on track with the 7th entry in the Mario Kart series, being Mario Kart 7, which released on December 1st, 2011, which was 3 years after Mario Kart Wii in 2008. So, since so we're at now a 2-2, and then we're at 3-3, because it was 3 years between DS and Wii, and now 3 years in between Wii and 7. So does that mean they're on a 3-year schedule now? Let's find out. I'd say we need 3 games released in a schedule to 100% confirm it. So let's see if the next game releases in 2014, which would make the most sense. The 8th entry in the Mario Kart series being Mario Kart 8, the most recent title, releasing on May 29th, 2014. Okay, yes, this does confirm the schedule. However, we need to talk about this, okay? Literally, it has been 7 years since Mario Kart 8 released on the Nintendo Wii U. Over 7 years since we've gotten a new Mario Kart game that's mainline. That is absurd. This is the longest we've ever waited in the entire Mario Kart history for a new game. My prediction is that Mario Kart 9 will release in the year 2023. Now, I have my theories on why it's going to release in 2023. Now, remember how I said with the Mario Kart games, they do a 3-year schedule, correct? The 2005 release, Mario Kart DS in 2005. 3 years later in 2008, they released Mario Kart Wii. 3 years later in 2011, they released Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. And then 3 years later, they released in 2014 Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. However, 3 years after that, why do you think the 3-year gap is still going on when their literally the last mainline game was in 2014? Shouldn't it have come out in like 2017 or something? Yes, you would be correct. However, in 2017, we did get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was the port of Mario Kart 8, technically not its own thing, but it is technically a mainline game, but at the same time it's just a port. But it did release in 2017 nonetheless. Do I think this game should have happened? No. I personally think Mario Kart 9 should have released in 2017, and then Mario Kart 10 in 2020, but that didn't happen. So, this should tell you why I think it'll release in 2023.
But Mario Plus Bros, why do you think it's going to release in 2023 when we didn't have a Mario Kart in 2020?
You would be right, but at the same time, you're wrong. Because I didn't count, if you remember, the spin-off titles. Now, I don't count the spin-off titles as part of the schedule. However, there is an exception. Because coincidentally, I don't know if it's coincidentally, it might have been on purpose, they released Mario Kart Home Circuit in 2020. which would have been 3 years after 2017, when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out. So the 3-year gap is still technically legal. Therefore, Mario Kart 9 should release in 2023. Now, how do I feel about all this? Well, I think 2023 is a perfect time to release a new Mario Kart game. Seeing as Nintendo's 2022 is so packed, I highly doubt they can fit Mario Kart 9 in there. Considering that we have Breath of the Wild 2, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Splatoon 3, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, we have all of those games. I highly doubt Nintendo can fit Mario Kart 9 in there. Would I be mad if they could? Heck no. I want this game as bad as probably most of you do, if not more. I want this game so bad. This has been my most anticipated game since 2014. That's about a week after Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U. So regardless, it has been 7 years since we got a new Mario Kart game. However, we've had slight variations and spin-offs since then, which have come out in the same schedule. So does this mean Nintendo's working very hard on Mario Kart 9? It's possible. Which means I think it will release in 2023. Do I think it's possible for 2022? Yes, but it's very unlikely. Because seeing how close 2022 is, it's very unlikely that it could release then. But if you think about it, before you get mad at me for thinking it's going to come out in 2023, hear me out for just a second. 2023 is not that far away. If you really, in hindsight, if you really think about it, it's not that far away. Because 2 years from now, we could have Mario Kart 9 on our hands and playing it. We're just saying something, because that's not that long of time. You might think 2023 sounds really far into the future. In hindsight, it's really not. Because 2 years ago was 2019, and that does not feel like that long ago. However, I do think that could release in 2023. If it releases any later than 2023, we're probably screwed at this point. However, since the 3-year schedule has technically been going on for the past 16 years, I think it is still viable because we have had every Mario Kart game, we have had some sort of Mario Kart content on a main system. That's not counting mobile devices, VR, and conventions, and arcade machines. We have had a Mario Kart game on a system, on a Nintendo system, every 3 years since 2005, which is pretty impressive, past 16 years. That's why I think it's going to release in 2023. Now, when in 2023 is the question. Well, I did a calculation on every date the Mario Kart games have released on. Now, I first wanted to find the month it would release on, so I did the average date. I basically take January as 1, February is 2, March is 3, April is 4, May is 5, June is 6, July was 7, August is 8, September is 9, October is 10, November is 11, and December is 12, obviously in the months of the year. I added them all up, and including the spin-off titles, added them all up, divided them by 15, and I got an average of 7.6, which would mean I'm going to round it up to 8. So I do think it's most likely to release in August of 2023. But when in August of 2023? Well, I even did more calculations on adding up all the exact dates and dividing them by 15, giving us a total of August 18th, 2023. Now all we need to do is find the nearest Friday to August 18th, 2023. And if we go onto the calendar, we can actually see that August 18th, 2023 actually coincidentally is a Friday. So the final release date, my predicting, Mario Kart 9 will release will be on the Nintendo Switch, or maybe the next system, whatever, and on August 18th, 2023. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. And this is actually the last video of the Predicting Mario Kart 9 series. So, thank you guys so much for your support on this series. This has been my most successful series ever, and I plan to do more prediction series in the future. So, feel free to let me know how you feel about when you think Mario Kart 9 is going to come out, and let me know. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Wah.